Blink, and you might miss him. There's no doubt that Roughriders running back Marcus Thigpen has been a standout on the field throughout his 10-year career. And fans have watched the highlights of his football career that took him from college to the pros. And now they'll be able to read about it too in his first book.
The more people I told my story, the more it was like, you should write a book. You know, it can help somebody else. And by getting my story out there, being vulnerable, I feel like it allows people to just see that it's not all peaches and rainbows.
And that's exactly what he did. After putting his story to paper over the past 3 years, Thigpen published his first book, Resist and Persist, in 2018, documenting his life up until his release from the Buffalo Bills in 2015. He says his love for the game and road to the pros was set in motion after an accident claimed the life of a close friend.
That accident actually saved my life. I feel like that was the most pivotal part for me in my life, my turning point that allowed me to get on track. Even though I went through all the other stuff afterwards, I still had that in the back of my mind that I was doing this for somebody else.
Like a game, the book starts at the coin toss, then to the kickoff, and right down to the fourth quarter. It's not only a memoir, Thigpen wants the book to be a teaching tool and a conversation starter.
It tells you a lot about Marcus. He's very mature, very wise person, and I think it's a credit to him that he's willing to share his story and you know, share it probably with the hope of helping others along the way.
Once you crack it open, you won't stop. That's what happened to me. I started reading and I had like a 30-minute timer and I couldn't stop. Reading his book, seeing the stuff that he went through. I have some stuff too, but you know, I'm kind of like sheltered and I want to really let it out. With his book, it's like helping me.
Still hoping to play for a few more years, Thigpen has started working on what his life will look like after football.
I decided to get my master's in psychology with the emphasis on life coaching because I want to be a life coach for an NFL team. That's my ultimate goal.
Thigpen's story is far from over, and he's already working on part 2 of his book. Jessica Smith, CTV News, Regina.